So we talk about your motherhood only, like you said, and you discussed that it's the journey started from there itself. So I really want to know that, like, what fear did you have to overcome to make that decisions? Because it is such big decisions, and the community from where we come, so they take it as a very strong, bold decision. So, what will you say about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny you say that because when I was brought up, I was the only person of an ethnic origin. So I think my parents from a very early age kind of knew that I was going to just go out and do things a bit differently. And don't get me wrong, as I grew up, that definitely caused quite a few arguments. But we've always been, me, my brother, my sister, we've always been given absolute freedom. I mean, what we've always been told by our parents is go out there and make it happen. But it will be hard work, and we have to make some wise choices. But try. Better to try and fail than not to try at all, because that will be your biggest regret. And it was that, I got to 39. I remember being in Kensington Gardens. I was going for a long walk, and I just kept thinking, okay, I'm going to be 40 next year. And do I have any regrets? You do that sort of reflection. And my biggest regret was, oh my God, I really want to become a mother. I've done a little bit of research on how I might be able to do it on my own. I've looked into adoption. I've also looked into solo parenthood by choice. And my biggest fear was, how can I bring a child into this world without a father present? That was actually my biggest fear. It wasn't what my friends would say, what my family would say. As it turned out, everybody, I do not know one person who's actually been negative towards me directly about the choice that I've made. In fact, if anything, they've been incredible. But the idea, and even now I still struggle with it, if I'm perfectly honest, is my child at a disadvantage because there's not a puppet in the picture? But what I guess I overcompensate as a result. And I remember going for that walk, and I remember thinking that if I don't do this, if I don't try, I'm going to regret this. And actually that was the first moment of that. And then literally a week later, I was going out for drinks with a bunch of people, and one of them was a woman who was in her mid-40s. And I mentioned, that I'm thinking of doing this. And she was just like, oh my God, I wish I'd done that. It's too late for me now. And the look of regret on her face was that final piece of the puzzle that made me go, okay, I need to start taking practical steps to make this happen.
Great, great.